sister tried to make my fiance her son's replacement dad. My sister had my nephew Joe during her first year of college. She was young, alone, and the father, he walked away. Sends child support checks and nothing else. No calls, no visits, nothing. And my sister, she couldn't handle it. She became obsessed with the idea that Joe needed a father figure. Desperate, honestly. Our dad died 10 years ago. Our only brother is 17. So she started dating, recklessly. One guy after another. And she introduced Joe to all of them. Every single one. It broke my heart watching that little boy meet man after man, thinking maybe this one would stay. Maybe this one would be the dad he'd been waiting for. Then 3 years ago, I met Gabriel. He's 28, sweet, kind, financially stable. He adores my family. He's incredible with kids because he has a bunch of nephews on his own. Big family. The kind of family that gathers for Sunday dinners and actually likes each other. Gabriel and I decided we're child-free, but we agreed that if something ever happened to my sister or to some of Gabriel's siblings, we'd step up. We'd be the guardians. We'd take care of their kids. And that's when everything started to shift. For the past year, my sister has been pushing Joe onto Gabriel. At first it was subtle. She'd invite him to Joe's soccer games, his school events, his birthday parties, which is fine. He's my fiance. Of course he'd come. But she started treating him like he was her guest, and I was just his plus one, like I didn't even matter. She stopped inviting our 17-year-old brother, the one who used to go to everything, and she started asking Gabriel to drive her and Joe places. My mom even pointed out one day how they looked like a little family when the three of them were together. My sister just smiled. She started making jokes about how much of a dad Gabriel was, how natural it seemed, how Joe just loved him so much. And then one night, she was drunk, and she asked him point blank if he'd ever consider adopting Joe. I tried to brush it off. She was drunk, but Gabriel and I both knew this was getting out of hand. He didn't know how to say no without crushing her, without hurting Joe. My mom kept telling my sister to stop, that it was inappropriate, that she was crossing a line, but my sister would just get defensive. She'd say Joe chose him, that it wasn't her fault her son wanted a father figure and Gabriel was the only good man around. Last weekend, everything exploded. We were all at my mom's house. Joe came running up to Gabriel with this huge smile on his face, and he looked up at him and said, "Can I call you Dad?" Mom said it was fine. I froze. My sister was standing there beaming, smiling like this was the happiest moment of her life. My mom looked horrified. My brother looked uncomfortable, and Gabriel, he just took a breath. He sat Joe down on his knee, and he said so gently, "Buddy, I'm not your dad. I'm not even a dad figure. I'm your aunt's soon-to-be husband, and that makes me your favorite uncle. But even though I'm not your dad, I'm never going to leave you. We'll always be best friends." Joe smiled. He laughed. He said, "Okay," and ran off to play. I thought it was over. I thought we handled it perfectly, but my sister didn't. She started screaming at us. "What's wrong with you two? How can you say no to a little kid? He sees you as a father. You should be proud of that." My mom kept telling her to shut up, to stop, but she wouldn't. And I snapped. I told her Gabriel wasn't Joe's dad, that she needed to stop acting like he was, that it was honestly embarrassing. She called me a selfish cunt, said I was jealous of her kid. Jealous. We left. Later that night, she texted me, said it was best if Gabriel and I stepped out of Joe's life for a while, that we were confusing him, that he didn't understand Gabriel wasn't his daddy, but he did understand. He understood perfectly. My sister just didn't want him to.